So I think to cap the topic on friendship, I think you have different friends for different things. Don't stress yourself too much. But to be honest, for me, I know I have that friends who I'll go dunda with, because I know that my age group is a bit difficult because Mike is a bit older. I love that friend who is having issues with the kids. I'll go talk to them. There's that friend who I'll go in terms of I want prayers. I want us to fast on something, my faith. There's that friend who is there who keeps my body goals in check.
Yeah, that's different.
Nikimwangalia, nikijiangalia, niko, hey boss. And they challenge me,
Which is a good thing. As we said before, you need friends that you look up to.
Yeah, different friends for different things. Thank you.
Improving yourself continuously.
Someone who cuts my bullshit, which is most of my friends say, Kathy Instagram and Kathy.
Yeah, your friends are very
life, because I'm a bit old and I don't get this thing. Yeah. Who puts me in check. People friends who can call me out. Another friend can be a friend who helps me be a better cook, be a better mom, be more patient. So guys, different friends for different things.
Yeah.
But also remember, I give as much as I get.
Exactly.
I don't want to have a friend who I'm always giving.
Yeah.
Or
even sometimes you have to you have to take a pause. Sometimes you're the one that's not
giving.
You got caught up in your life and it's really easy to be like, oh, I was really busy, I'm really busy. But you realize someone has tried calling you 2-3 times, you're not answering them back. Yeah. So you also be conscious and
checking on your friends. Like when I was talking about, you'll see the video about my things I would have told myself when I was younger on my birthday video. I've also failed as a friend. I'm not very good at communication.
Same. I'm not
someone here who doesn't reply messages.
No, guys, honestly.
Or her text messages.
I think I think my close friends get it the worst. They feel it the worst because you can send me a text and it's something very serious. Like it's a serious issue. But by the time I'm responding, it's 2 weeks later. And you've already resolved it by yourself. And that can really take a toll on your friendship. Because it's like, when I need you, you're not there. Yeah. When I need you, you're not there. And I can't blame you. Because even when you need me, I'm not there most of the time. Do you get what I mean? And I feel like, if there's one thing I will say, it's something that I need to work on. And I feel like it's something that people my age and just in general, we all need to work on.
Yeah. Friendship have to be maintained.
Thank you. And it's by the way, it's not just someone you've known for 10 years.
Even
if
someone
you have a friend that you have a deep connection with.
Doesn't matter the time.
Exactly. And it's a lesson I have learned recently and I'm really working on it. I'm not going to lie to you. But when someone close to you, even if it's just talking to you about nothing, because someone can call you and they're really sad. But because of your personality, by the time you've hung up the phone, you've judged them a bit. They're feeling a bit, energized. And that's all they need. You know what I mean? And later on, they'll tell you about how they were really going through it a month ago. But they're not the type of person who's going to call you crying. They'll call you to just talk to you and get your energy. And later on, they'll tell you they were struggling. Do you know what I mean? So I'm just like, if you're anything like me and you tend to be a bit inconsistent, narrow down your friendship group, narrow down your friends, have 3 or 4 of them, 5, and then really just exert yourself. And I'm working on it. I'll continue to work on it.
Yeah, same.
Exert yourself because let me tell you, between the ages of 18 to I think 25, 16 to 25, that's when you're really solidifying your friendships. Those are the people that are going to stay with you until you're giving birth and you're getting married and you're having children. So you really need to invest in it and you need to take them seriously if you want them to take you seriously. You know what I mean? So that's a lesson for us. Let's just, teach each other with that respect.
But also, if like you're saying, you are good at making friends. Someone like me, it's very hard to make friends. So between 16 and 30, you make 1.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking. So also what I just want to say is put yourself out there. Put yourself out there and have that energy that I want to make friends. It's my resolution as I turn whatever age I'm turning on my birthday, and 26. My kids are here and they know that it's my weakness. I don't put myself out there. Yeah. How do I differentiate between me putting the work, putting it in my diary, and it comes naturally? I'll tell you something. in the beginning it comes naturally.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because that's when the connection happens.
Yeah.
But you have to put the effort because
It's
remember,
like a relationship.
life happens.
Even like when you're dating someone at the beginning, you're always like,
It's
you
like
see
a
each other this and this, and then you get busy and you're like, I need to see you. What time are you free today? Oh, I have 1 hour at this time. Even me, I have at this time. Okay, I'll meet you at this time, and that's
So
the
you
only
need to be
time
more
we meet.
intentional.
So if you say, oh, let's leave it natural, you might end up not seeing each other for 5
and
days
sometimes
just because life is life.
Yeah, life is life and life happens. And sometimes I feel we lose really good friends because we never put effort.
That's
and
true.
also we also
That's
don't
true.
communicate. Like I was saying in my video again,
true.
we don't communicate. We don't want to put our pride down and say,
And we don't want to be vulnerable.
Yes.
As Koi said.
Yeah. We don't want to say I miss
That's
you.
a
You
big
don't want to say
issue.
like you meant a lot to me. You don't want to say
like-
I played a part. And you know what? This is my part.
Like I did you wrong.
I did you dirty.
As much as you did me dirty.
Yeah.
Even I had the
And you know
amount
what?
to
I
say.
value you, and I feel like that's also a very big
I
part.
want us
We
to
don't
work on
communicate.
this. You don't do that.
Yeah.
Me, I'm number one. There's no way me, I'm having those deep conversations. So I'm learning. And I want to see my girls growing up with solid girlfriends. People who they have been together for years. Like if I'm not able to reach them, I know whatever is happening in their life, I can call on this person and they will tell me. And that as a parent, I sleep better at night. Knowing that I'm not the only one who's worrying about my child. They have friends. They have spouses. They have boyfriends. They have colleagues who care about them.
Yeah.
But also for someone to care about them, you also have to care about them.
You need to reciprocate.
So I want to teach them to have
Yeah.
healthy relationships and to understand it's maintained by being intentional, by being caring, considerate, and not to take people for granted.
Yeah.
And I hope they are learning.
Yeah.
And I'm
Yeah.
teaching them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's
So-
all on friendship. What else would you want to talk about? Lastly, before we finish.
I think also, Mom, just the point of don't get sucked into this thing of, because I think it's very easy for you to enter a mental space where you're like, oh, my friends don't care about me. Let me just go a week, and if I don't text anyone, I know no one's gonna text me. The amount of people, Mom,
You do
I'm
that?
telling
Are you serious?
No.
even
The amount of
it's
people
twisted.
I have heard that have done that.
Kichwa.
You know what I mean? Okay, maybe you do know what I mean. But I have had conversations with people where they're just like, yeah, Coco, my friends don't care about me. They don't know who's texted me, and I didn't text any of my friends for this whole 3 weeks, and none of them cared to text me back. Don't get sucked into that loop. Because when you're not texting your friends for that 3 weeks, your friend can also be going through that same mental turmoil that you're going through. If I am sad as Katricia Karaoke and I decide to test my friends, you don't know how your friends are feeling.
Yeah.
So you know
so
what I
there's
mean?
testing.
So, as I said before, you pick your 3, 4, 5 people, check in on each other regularly, even if it means make a WhatsApp group, even if it's awkward, you're only talking once or twice every 3 weeks, it's fine. Because between the 4, 5 of you, it's genuine and you're gonna check in on one another. You know what I mean? So
I didn't know
it's
that.
an issue of companionship. Don't get sucked into a place where you're like, oh, no one cares about me, no one's calling me. No, because guys, it's an actual issue.
Wow.
I didn't
It's
know.
an actual issue. Like you're there, like no one's calling me. Oh, my mom hasn't called me. My friend from 5 years, 6 years hasn't called me. And you, who have you called? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Even you need to ask yourself, you, who have you called?
Yeah,
Why are you so
Don't victimize
entitled?
yourself.
And
Who have you?
And also,
You know what I mean?
why are you testing? Why do you have testing?
No, and
Why don't you have faith?
no, Mom, let me tell you, it's not about faith. I think people are just genuinely lonely in our generation. People are a bit lonely.
And they need affirmation.
And they need affirmation. But I'm just like, stop seeking that affirmation and give it,
Yeah.
and it will come back.
Yeah.
If you're not giving it, don't
Expect it to come back.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and also,
it's a hard
guys-
lesson. It's a hard pill to swallow, but swallow it. Swallow it.
Yeah. And also remember, guys, no one will love you more than God and more than you. More than the person who created you.
Yeah,
Can you focus your relationship on that person first and yourself, then others?
Yeah.
My advice, which I'm also trying to follow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's something we all need to work on.
we all need to work. Whatever that person needs
It's
to
God and then it's you.
It's like
And
what
what's your
people say,
potential?
like when you write down a list of what you're looking for in a partner, make sure you check off that list as well.
Even when I'm looking for in a friend.
I actually haven't had. Imagine I've never thought of that before.
May I have a list?
I have never thought of that before.
That you're not.
I've never even written a list
because
before,
otherwise you're not deserving of what
May I have a list?
That's very good advice.
I have a list. I'm nearly finishing a contract. So yeah.
That's good advice. I've never thought of writing a list of what I expect from someone.
Yeah, so if you say I want this type of friend, what are you giving back?
Guys, in the next few days I'll write a list and I'll make sure I check off at least.
Why do we only just write for partners? We also write a list of
for friends. Yeah. What are you doing for someone?
For them to give you the same back.
Yeah. Are you being that friend that you want someone else to be to you? You know,
Good point. So guys, I think the other topic which would be interesting is anxiety. I find that their generation has a lot of anxiety. They worry too much about the future. And I feel like it prevents them to focus on the present. And most of their friends, when you talk to them, even them, they're like, Mom, am I choosing a career that's going to make money? Which is normal, but I think they overthink it and they get stuck there and they stop enjoying and they stop working hard for now. So like I was telling them, during my time, we just enjoyed. I did a course I didn't enjoy. I didn't know if I was going to make money. I didn't know at the end of the course how it's going to end. My parents chose the course, I had to do it. But it didn't turn out as bad, Life took its natural flow. I had faith, I trusted, and I worked hard with what I got, even though it's not what I wanted. So I feel like the generation needs to relax and chill out. I don't understand why all of them at the age of 20 wants to have a business and register a company and make money. And I know they want to try to give their children better than what you've given them, but they're not there yet. Just do the best you can with where you can and the rest will follow. I'm not saying be careless, but don't worry too much that you forget to enjoy the present. So just explain to me, why do you seem to be a generation full of anxiety which leads to depression and other mental issues?
I think part of it is competition, again, going back to social media and what certain people are doing. For others, it's ambition as well, like just wanting to start as soon as possible, like hit the ground running. Like you see the opportunity also as well. Like I feel like one difference is also, like for example, when you were going to uni, Mom, you had so many other things to worry about. You're paying for your siblings. Most people in that time had those issues. You're taking care of the rest of your family, and those are your immediate issues. Yeah, that's what you're focusing on.
Me, I didn't.
But you said you were still helping your mom out with stuff.
I only helped my mom after I finished campus.
You were paying rent in electricity.
But after I got my first job. So when I was in campus, I enjoyed campus life. I enjoyed getting pocket money. I enjoyed campus life, doing nothing and lounging and only studying when exams come. I'm not saying that's what you do because I'll kill you guys. I'm not going to kill them. But I'm just saying that we enjoy the moment more than worrying too much. I didn't see during my time many young kids struggling to have their businesses. I swear, only very few people, don't even want to mention tribe who had cyber cafes, like ECs and stuff. But most people were just living their life.
I don't know. It's like you see, like there's potential for that possibility to be there, and then also the thing is, like you get used to a certain lifestyle that you've been used to in high school and now university. When you come back home, obviously your parents aren't gonna leave you and be like, okay, done with education. Like I'm gonna
dump you on the road.
But you would like to continue living that lifestyle you're accustomed to, and you want to stop leaning on your parents so much. You don't want to come back from uni, and I'm not saying it's bad for those who are. Each person has their own journey, so I'm speaking from my personal perspective. 5 years from graduating from uni, I don't still want to be relying on my parents to have the lifestyle I'm living or better. I want to be able to do it on my own. So the ambition comes from a place of I want to start as early as possible to ensure that I can continue it.
But why are you giving yourself 5 years for your parents to give you what they've given you? It's taken many years.
No, not the exact same as what they've given you. Obviously, that's different. But certain things to remain the same. Yeah.
But
obviously also, not the you're not trying to buy a house as big as your parents.
But you'd want to be able to do your nails and your hair and have your clothes and
go for lunch in the same places you go to. Be able to do shopping, ship your things in, do all these things that you're used to.
But also as your parent, have I told you that I'm not going to support you?
No.
Because I also understand we live in different times where it takes young people to pick up. So I'm not expecting to make you go start in a one bedroom that matters if you don't necessarily have to do it.
Yeah.
So all I'm saying is for you to it's good to worry. Anxiety is good at a certain point, but then you guys overdo it so that you stop enjoying the present, like I say
That's
again.
True.
So as your parent, I find myself having to reassure you so many times about that I'm here.
Yeah.
Enjoy the moment. You are just first year, second term, or second semester, but you're worried, will I finish the course? Can we just do a semester at a time?
But you know, for me personally, the issue is, I don't want to be 37. Not if you're 37 that there's an issue.
Again, each person has their own
journey.
Yeah.
Personally, I don't want to be 37, a struggling artist or a struggling
she wants to do
like
art.
If I get into marketing or advertising or art, whatever it is, I don't know where life will take me. I'm going where life is taking me. I don't know where I'll end up. But I don't want to be 37 knocking on 40 and I'm over there, Dad, please pay my rent. Oh, Dad, I want to get this new wig. Dad, I want to do my nails. Dad, I want to go on this trip with my friends. What the hell? Like you're an adult, and I don't want to feel like I am milking you guys of your finances.
But and for me, hearing you saying that is a joy because we've as parents taught you that you have to be responsible, and that by that time you should be able to take care of yourself. But don't worry too much about it because life will take its course. If right now in school I'm doing the best I can, I'm putting my best foot forward, I'm working hard. Also, whatever, God will not allow you to struggle. So why am I worrying about 37 and I'm only 21?
Yeah.
So it's good to worry, but to an extent. And understand it's a day at a time, a step at a time.
I feel like I've kind of had to find that balance in uni because in the beginning,
remember when you talked to me about it?
Yeah. Like I talked to my
and your friends.
I was very and my friends as well because they shared in the same anxieties of, okay, we're in first year. Like, what can we do together? Let's start thinking. Let's start starting stuff up, which is great again. But don't worry about it to the point where you're paying more attention to where you want to be 3 years from now as opposed to where you are right now. And that's what helped as well when mom was like, take it one semester at a time. Think about, let me pass this semester. What can I do? And I think it's about finding that delicate balance between taking it one semester at a time and being like, I'm in uni, this is where I'm right now.
Enjoy, explore, travel.
But also, where you can, when you graduate, kuna plan pia. Like, don't graduate and then you come home and you're like, okay, I'm here, and now you're starting to look towards what you want to do. If you can, before you graduate, and try to know where you want to go. Even if you're not sure what country, what city you want to live in, apply for jobs in even those 2 different places, Kenya, wherever you are.
Do you think that self-confidence and self-love plays a part in terms of anxiety, believing in yourself?
Yeah, for sure. Because you have to be confident. And confidence comes from like believing in yourself and loving yourself. So yeah, definitely. The more insecurities you have, the more anxiety you have. And for some people, for people with different personalities, it will look different. For some people, that make them more reverted, more into themselves. And for other people, it will come out in harmful behavior towards others or in overcompensating for confidence that's not actually there.
But I usually wonder, like your generation, your parents told you the N word, they hugged you, they told you you're enough, they told you you're beautiful, they gave you all those affirmations. During my time, there was nothing like that. So we had to build our own self-confidence and self-worth on our own.
But that's the point. Your parents can tell you that they think you're amazing, but until you believe it yourself,
it's not gonna count.
I mean, anything. You guys were forced to do it, like forced, like from the beginning. You don't.
I mean, literally.
But I have some friends up till date, where both, let's say they're 18, 19, whatever the age is, they have no self-confidence. You know what I mean? And that's up to you. I can't help you, Mom. No matter how many times I come and tell you I think you're beautiful, if you don't believe it yourself,
every day.
You never.
I can tell you every single day at 7 a.m. on the clock. You're not going to believe me. You know what I mean? No matter how consistent I am.
But then as a parent,
it's up to you to believe it. And once you believe it, that's when your self-confidence will grow.
Parent Coco,
I can't grow your own self-confidence for you.
As a parent, what more to do? I come from a place where no one told me, no one affirmed me.
But you can't.
I'm trying to change
else.
and reinvent the wheel, and I'm trying to tell you, and it's still not good enough. I get frustrated.
Yeah.
But you literally can't. It reaches a point.
No one can make you think that you're enough. Yeah.
No one can.
It has to come from within.
If
no one, if
I'm
you
telling you,
either know it or you don't.
Thank you.
It takes time to fully accept it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay,
you may have your own journey, your personal journey.
Exactly, it's very personal.
It's very personal. But if Michelle or Katricia decides I'm not beautiful enough,
you're
not.
Yeah.
In your own mind, you're not.
Other people,
your mom, your dad, your
it.
sister, your brother, your best friend for 17 years, they're not going to convince you. It's up to you to tell yourself that you're beautiful. And if you don't believe it,
that's on you.
You know. Yeah.
So self-confidence is a personal journey. Self-love is a personal journey.
It's up to
and
you.
I kind of agree with it, but also, please give us marks for trying to give you that. When we tell you, believe it. Have a bit of faith that we're not telling you to pamper you. We're telling you because we feel like you have the potential. So take it from us, and also, as much as it's a personal journey, believe that as parents, we are trying to build that confidence for you, and we don't want you to struggle the same way we did. Yeah, so guys, I think those are the few issues we were talking about, and I hope you've learned something and you've enjoyed the session, which was just a random chat between moms and daughters. And it also, like I said in the beginning, helps me understand them better, their challenges. I can't believe that they're adults. I can't believe we can do things together and they experience the same things. Sometimes they advise me more than I advise them.
We feed off each other sometimes.
Sometimes they're able to call me and they're like, Mom, there.
Calm down.
Yeah.
That was you.
And they're like, Mom, there you didn't communicate well. Mom, there you didn't open yourself more. Mom, there you hurt me.
And vice versa.
And vice versa. Okay, I'm not very good at it. They're helping me open up. It's gonna take a while. It's a
personal
journey.
And even you stepmoms out there, don't look at us and assume this is how it's gonna be.
All the time.
Some of you, your kids will absolutely hate you. And it'll take
time.
10 years until you're on the same page. Some of you, your kids will overcompensate and you won't genuinely know who they are until it's 30 years later. You know what I mean? It's a personal journey. So don't look on as we said before, don't look at social media as a platform from which you derive your self-worth and your standards onto which you hold other people in your family. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just it's a personal journey between you and yourself, and you and your mother and your father and your friends. It's all personal. You know what I mean?
And put effort and be committed. I'm not seated here with my stepdaughters and my daughters just because I woke up one morning. It's been effort. We have good and bad days.
Yeah.
But we choose to make a choice to value one another every day. It doesn't mean we don't fight. It doesn't mean we don't clash. It doesn't mean that them appreciating me and loving me, they don't love their moms. It just means finding that balance and finding that compromise. So guys, it's not perfect, it's compromise, and I hope that everyone out there watching this, you'll be able to have valuable, fruitful, honest and sincere relationship with your kids, your stepkids, with your friends. In general, live an authentic life. I try my best, they try their best. It's not perfect, and like they've told you, it's not perfect, but we work at it. We've made a conscious effort to work at it. Like I said, it's easy with my girls and my boys, but it's work in progress, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and until next time, guys, subscribe, like, share, and ask whatever questions you want to ask. And the kids say bye.
Bye.
They're all over 18, guys, I promise. Yeah. See you guys.